Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on our $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this, this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is to try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades. We do take into account losses. Further details and information about how to join us in this challenge are in the description below. In the previous video we looked at 5 stocks to hold in times of war, including oil and gas, so please refer back to the previous video for details of the 5 stocks. In today's video we're going to be doing an update on ticker symbol MMAT and also an update on ticker symbol ABML. So before we do that, let's have a quick update in terms of the market. So there is some good news today, and the good news is, in the headline here from Market Watch, we can see that the Dow surges 835 points to log the best day in over a year as the stock market investors shake off the Russia and Ukraine crisis. So good news here. Let's now have a look at the heat map. So on the screen here you'll be able to see the heat map for the 25th of February 2022, and the good news here, we can see significant recovery in almost all stocks. Earlier in the week we did see some significant declines in many of these same stocks, and what this heat map is showing us today is that the market always comes back, the market always recovers. However, one thing to be aware of is the uncertainty is not over. We could see significant declines next week. Everything is a little bit uncertain at the moment and also quite volatile, so the situation is quite delicate. So fingers crossed it's resolved very quickly and the markets can continue this positive momentum. Let's now start by having a look at ticker symbol ABML, American Battery Metals. So on the screen here, in terms of the chart, we can see some good news. The stock is up in excess of 17%, closing just under $1. So at market open, it was trading around about 84 cents, and at one point it did breach $1.05. So why are we seeing some positive momentum in this, and is there any positive news? So let's have a look at the latest developments concerning ABML. So the first thing I'd like to share with you is a tweet from the US Department of Energy. So this is quite significant, especially for our stock. So in terms of the details of this tweet, we can see that David Turk, who is the Deputy Secretary, has signed an MOA with the US Department of Defense and the US Department of State to stockpile critical materials and critical minerals. So this is good news. The objective is to secure supply chains to advance the clean energy economy and maintain a strong national security. What I'm now going to share with you from the Office of National Affairs on the energy.gov website is details of this tweet. So the headline here we can see is the US Department of Energy, State and Defense is to launch efforts to enhance national defense stockpile with critical minerals for clean energy technologies, and this is also dated today, 25th of February 2022. So what does this mean for lithium and battery recycling? So I'm now just going to focus on summarizing the first 2 paragraphs and the final paragraph, which I think are important for ABML. So first of all, at the top, the quotation here is that energy storage is crucial to US military capabilities, and technologies like lithium-ion batteries are creating new advantages for our warfighters. So the good potential here in terms of ABML is not only for the EV sector and the commercial sector, but now potentially for the defense sector. So the quotation continues here to say the joint effort will support US competitiveness in rapidly shifting global energy markets. So again, good news here. In the second paragraph, we can see that additional efforts are underway to explore links between the stockpile and growing critical mineral initiatives under the International Energy Agency, where the US government is represented by the Department of Energy and State. So let's now just summarize the final paragraph at the bottom. And again, this is important because the quotation here is that building robust, reliable and responsible critical mineral supply chains is a foreign policy priority of the United States. So again, potentially for American Battery Metals, good news here for the long term. Let's now have a look at the latest developments in terms of construction. So the tweet from the company here today is showing their on-site update. Here includes closure pause, completing the connection between the tilt-up walls and the structural slab with concrete. These are now finished and structural steel is on site. So again, we're looking at significant progress here. So good news in terms of how the construction is going so far. And final thing I'd like to share with you is the latest update in terms of battery projects February 2022. So on the screen here we can see for the US and Canada the huge potential in terms of companies and also the commercial sector. So this includes Samsung, it includes LG, we also have Ford, we have Rivian, we have Honda, and most notably we also have Tesla. So in terms of future potential from a commercial point of view, the possibilities are endless. Let's now have a quick update for ticker symbol MMAT Metamaterials. So this is a stock that has been featured on a number of occasions on the channel. So we're going to have a quick look at the chart for today. So the good news is we've had the second consecutive green day, so certainly positive there. The stock is up in excess of 4.5%, closing at $1.85. So certainly looks as though we're getting closer and closer to the $2 mark. So a positive update I'd like to share with you here is a tweet from the US Securities and Exchange Commission. So this is great news, and the headline here in the tweet that we shared today, February the 25th, 2022, is a significant change that they are proposing. And the tweet here is basically saying we're proposing changes to increase transparency around short selling for investors and regulators alike. So great news for stocks like Metamaterials, and also great news for stocks like American Battery Metals, which have both been heavily shorted and also under significant attack and manipulation from hedge funds. So the quotation here from Gary Gensler has stated here, this will provide public and market participants with more visibility into the behavior of large short sellers. So in terms of going forward, this is certainly great news because it will give us more transparency, more honesty in terms of what's going on. And final thing I'd like to share with you is some potential proposals from the Department of Justice. So these are from Markets Insider. So 3 bullet points I'd like to share with you here. First bullet point is that the Department of Justice is exploring if they can charge stock market short sellers with the same law used to prosecute the mafia, according to a Reuters report. So again, this is a very significant headline, and if there is any substance or truth to this, then certainly short sellers are going to be under significant pressure not to release negative news without any substance to it. Second bullet point, several short selling firms have been on the Department of Justice's radar as they investigate illegal trading tactics. I'm sure many investors will be aware that these illegal trading tactics are going on in the market without any consequences. So hopefully there is a change in this as well. And finally, good news here, subpoenas have been sent to dozens of firms, including Citron Research and Muddy Waters. I think Citron is one of those that's quite notable for shorting NEO and many others. So hopefully going forward, great news. And finally, if anybody would like to join us in our Discord from as little as $9 a month, the second payment will be refunded as we're getting close to the end of the month now. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.